Oh. Oh. Blue-white. Control. Time to take on Diamond with, of course, my baby blue-white control. This version, 4 copies of Wan Shi Tong Librarian, going for a little Sphinx's Revelation throwback vibes with this build. And it does have a little bit of spice. People aren't really running Long River's Pull, but did you know Counterspell is just legal in Standard? It just straight up Counterspell. So let's see if we can do it. I was watching some Even Flock dominating the entire freaking universe the other night. Last night, specifically, with blue-white control. Oh, it was beautiful. It was such a good time. So that's what I'm talking about. There's the Long River's Pull, and I want another demolition field. The question is, do I take another land? Up against this deck, the counterspells aren't that good, but the Ultima's very good. And then next turn, I probably just want a Librarian into another Librarian and draw more and more ends. I guess with this hand, I just want to hit my land drops, to be honest. Let's not mess around with that. Between Consult and Ultima, we're doing good. There it comes. There's that freaking Cub card. Making more Cub cards. All right, how much mana is that? Too much. The answer is too much. But we pass. If they cast Rhythm, we pull it. And then we feel really good about our top deck. They want to cast a Formidable Speaker. Then they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Sure. That's fine. That doesn't scare me. We could Wan Shi Tong here, but we're just going to blow it up. So let them go get their Crater Hoof. Now, do they have Spidey Sense is the thing we should wonder about. Coward. How to do this? They're afraid. If they have Spidey Sense to counter the pull, we're gonna lose. Let's see if there's a reaction here. See that hold? There's something. They've got something. So how the heck? I want to Ultima them very badly. I just don't think it's going to resolve. There's something about the way they tutored that with the confidence that they're going to untap that tells me they have Spidey Sense. You could say my senses are tingling. So if we use a Get Lost and we kill a Cub, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't have 8 mana. So we'll take that. Do I need another stock up? I mean, at some point I probably will. I guess what I should ask is, do I need another non-colorless land? I don't think so. So there we go. Ooh, ooh. Maybe I needed that non-colorless land. 2 demolition fields. We could set these back to nothing. That's a way to play it. If they have 2 lands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they don't have enough. It does counter an ability, though. That is worth noting. I mean, that's one way to get them to use a Spidey Sense if they have it. It's very interesting. But let's go for... kill this Cub. Resolves, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Not enough to cast Hoof and protect it. Sure. Cub on top seems good. Uh-huh. Still 1 mana open. Those are attacking. Could make a 2/2 Wan Shi Tong. Not really worth it. But yeah, they're just trying to hold here. This will shuffle away their Badger Mole Cub. and take out one of their mana producing lands. And they do let it happen. It does ramp them in a sense because of earthbending. I guess I need a lot of blue. But less creatures means less crater hoofage. Okay, now we have enough to Day of Judge and also Long River's Pull. If I'm wrong about the land, or I'm sorry, if I'm wrong about the Spidey sense, it feels really bad to not Ultima away these lands, but I still think the way I did it is the way you gotta be willing to do it, because you just lose the game. All right, show it to me. Show me. Okay, so because now there isn't that much going on the field, we're gonna let this resolve, but I was right. I was right, guys. Okay. Yep. That resolves. And then hoofies. 0 hoofies. Okay. This Ultima is going to feel great. It will end the turn, so let's play our land. More demolition fields is good. Boom. They had it all. Oh, they top a cub. No. Why was my land tapped? Oh, no. Okay. It's all right, guys. Everything is fine. What are they going to do? Overrun me? How do they keep having it? Oh, God. Okay, so they're going to discard this, and they're going to go get something else. All right, let's think. I guess we want that. You may discard a card. We won't have another chance to respond, so we want to play you. How much? We want enough left over to Long River's Pull if we need to. So that's 4. This land is defended. Would you like to search? Oh, bold. They're still going because they want that Riddler. I got bad news for you. You don't get to draw cards. Counter spell. Look at the frog. Look at the stupid frog. Get him. Down to 8. I'm just gonna pass. Give him a little demolition field action. You gonna search? You don't have to, but if you do, ooh, okay. Ah, it's so good. Llanowar Elves. Okay, well, let's see if they search here. If they do, they lose. Oh, they did. They did. Guys, you could just fail to find. You don't have to make my bird lethal. Oh, the Arena Direct champion goes down. You gotta want, so they had to make their username like before they played the Arena Direct, right? So you know it's a lot of crap. I don't know. Okay, I'll show you the deck. You guys like deck on screen, you get deck on screen, but always remember you can go to Moxfield and check out the list using the link in the description whenever you like. And today's video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com and by Dragon Shield. Use the links and promo code CGB5, that's CGB5, to support the Channel. Spell Snare, 4 copies, busted. No seam rips, something new I'm trying. 4 Get Lost, 4 Consult, 4 Long Rivers Pull. Counterspell in standard, you just have to gift them a card, which isn't so bad if you're drawing as many cards as this deck aims to do. 4 No More Lies, because that's awesome. Mana Leak, just here in standard as well. 4 Wan Shi Tong, 4 Consult, 4 Stock Up, 4 Day of Boom Judgment, 1 Ultima for those pesky artifact decks, 1 Rest in Peace for those pesky graveyard decks, a beautiful array of lands with just 2 Restless Anchorages because now we have birds that can win the game, and 4 Demolition Fields. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, blue-white control. This person thinks they're about to hit Mythic. Well, not a good hand. It's not a good hand. Rest in Peace might do nothing in the matchup, and we have no blue. But all we gotta do is draw lands. That's such a cope. Okay, here we go. Here we go. A lot of tapped land. And the double Librarian is double, like, it's all card draw. But I guess we're probably looking at playing a turn 2 Librarian for this hand to be good. Yeah, I'm going to put away one of the anchorages. I'm going to trust my deck to draw its land. But do you want 2 Librarians early? I mean, it's the only thing we're doing. You got to hope they're good in the matchup. But I don't know what I'm up against, so I'm leading on Anchorage, not Archive. I want a more informed Surveil. Harvester. This is... It can be Reanimator, which Rest in Peace would have been nice. It can also be Doomsday. So we actually still don't know our opponent as well as we'd like. Okay, it's Doomsday. Do I play a bird and just start attacking them? Are they the type to search their library? Not really. Basically not at all. Let's hold. Cards are going to be at a premium, but Deceit is a really good magic card that we have to worry about. But look at us finding the lands. I'm ready for your Stock Up or your Winter Night. Pay 2 life. Pass turn. They have Requiem Hex, which is one of the cleanest ways to kill Wan Shi Tong. It's just gonna go ahead and use a Consult to find more land. And any counter spell we can find. Every counter spell is important because they're gonna hit you with Deceit. Get Lost, probably not that important, but anything we put on the bottom might be what we end up taking with Doomsday if we don't find a counter spell. There's no way our opponent's gonna power up Restless Reef, right? It'd be so silly to take a Get Lost in that case. Oh wait, Spell Snare is not good against them. I'm just used to it being good because it counters spells. Spell Snare doesn't really hit anything in this matchup except maybe Bitter Triumph. Get Lost kills the creature lands. Keep it up. That No More Lies is pretty clutch. You really want to get Wan Shi Tong into draw 2 territory, so your 6th land is the sweet spot, and any demolition field we can find is a good demolition field. But your hand is not safe. They usually have a lot of ways to punch holes into your hand. So we've got to be on it. We've got to be getting cards. There's the demolition fields. I'll take both of them. And more No More Lies is nice. But yeah, they have very easy answers to our Librarian. So this will actually be tricky because they can run us out of win cons better than most of the decks in the format. Do we go for it when we have another land drop ready? They're just going to kill it. But hey, 2 cards is 2 cards. Dead. They use Harvester. Yep. So Deadly Cover-Up is a card of theirs, and you really want to find a Rest in Peace to deal with it. You almost want a doomsday to happen because we're going to draw out our whole deck. And then how do we like protect our win con? Like, what is our win con? Anchorage protected by spell snares? Requiem Hex hits that too. So we have to run them out of various doom blades, but we have to spell snare their bitter triumphs. And that's how maybe we can beat them to death. I guess I want to draw the stock up. Do we play another Wan Shi Tong? Discard some Day of Judgments? I guess so. Bird up! Do it again. Okay, one bitter triumph resolves. There's an Ultima. There's a pull. You like to see them. With that mana open, yeah, we're not gonna go after them with a Restless Anchorage here. They have enough mana to activate one Reef, potentially two, but then we have a Get Lost, so we can tap one Demolition Field to cast this stock up and just go hard. There's the Rest in Peace. There's a Wan Shi Tong. Do we just want more cards right now, or do we want to hit next turn's land drop? No, we do not want to miss a land drop anytime soon. But this is just so many cards. Let's keep grabbing them. All right, let's go white. Rest in Peace takes Devious Cover Up, or Deadly Cover Up, off the table as a way for the opponent to hurt our library. And also use their Superior Spider-Man. Do they have an artifact I care about? I don't think they do. But why keep 2 Day of Judgments when you can have an Ultima Day of Judgment split that might support you? Yep, that's a 4/4. Wonder how long they were holding that. So do we start going after these? I'd rather have Wan Shi Tong down if possible. Do I want a Day of Judgment on my turn? Not really. We'll just use a Get Lost now. It can hit the reefs, but we're doing okay, I think. We'll see if that comes back to bite us. They're down to 4 cards, so we just need to find our spell snares and something that can start attacking. We want to Intimidation Tactics me. So I guess we could play Wan Shi Tong in response. Not getting all the cards does feel bad, but we're going to put this on the board, and we do have 2 Demolition Fields. So let them see what we've got. And then we're going to time the Demolition Fields around the removal of the Librarian. And if they search their library, we get cards. Oh, look at that. Do they want to target it with a map token? No. Here comes a field. Will they respond by killing Wan Shi Tong? Or are they out of removal? One down. 2 to go. They did search. Not willing to go down a land. Probably a big deal against No More Lies. And yep, they activate again. So this time, I'll go after this now. They have now cleared the Demolition Fields, and they still have 1 reef. Do they search this time? Yes, they do. I I heavily favor islands in this matchup because of the Long Rivers pull. Makes sense. Stock up. The Field of Demolition. So good. I could gain extra damage, but why? Why when I'm so happy? All right, end turn, discard this Day of Judgment. We don't need it. Another 4/4 is entering the battlefield. They do have map tokens, so I guess they can target it with those. And then it might get bigger, so maybe it does get around Wan Shi Tong. They hit a Watery Grave. It's hard to get to Mythic on Doomsday. It's a good deck, but it's a pretty narrow deck too. It's good at beating a very specific type of opponent. We are not that opponent. I think it's a pretty good matchup as long as you don't make a big blunder. And if you build your deck with Long Rivers Pull and other like counter spells that can hit the big things. The opponent does not search. We've worn them down. They have a 5/5. They're at 14. Let's get them. Drop this land. 2 counters open should be plenty. Another counter spell on top should be good. They can have their Winter Night. They discard another 4/4. Probably should just made them pay 3 for that. I'll make them pay for this stock up. It just makes their turn inefficient, and then attacking them is really close to lethal, right? Well, I guess they could get a Requiem Hex, so we'll just get this thing exiled, use all our mana. Now, if we put them to 1 and they play Doomsday Excruciator, they could lose, but I don't think that's even necessary. Not with all these counter spells and these stock ups. Let's hit our land drop. I guess I'll take that Get Lost, because this is probably the final turn sequence of the game. And the bird is getting the job done even against a blue-black deck full of removal. Go ahead and let them stock up here. I don't think they'll find the cards to save them, but they'll try. They will try. Deceit. Counter that creature spell. A lot of, like, the blue-black control deck that Gabriel Nassif and several members of his team played ran Essence Scatter. I'm like, why not the pull? The mana is so good. Now the Hex, and they do go down to a 4/4 to gain the life. Let's consult. Find a Spell Snare. No, Spell Snare doesn't do it. There is another Wan Shi Tong, though. That'll do it. Two cards to go. Wait, what? What are you doing? Is this a Kaido? Arch Enemy's Charm. +2/+2 lifelink? Well, my plan of slamming Wan Shi Tong and attacking isn't going to work. But okay. At least we know they had another removal for the Wan Shi Tong. Alright, you get another turn. Enjoy it. You got 2 cards. Gotta make them count. It would be really something if the last 2 cards were like Deceit and Doomsday. Search your library for a card and put it on top. Okay. Could have responded with Wan Shi Tong, but I'm waiting till end step in case there's a deadly cover-up as their last card in hand. Yeah, they didn't draw the cards because they could just die to the anchorage. So I wonder. We know their card on top is a good one. Last card, what's it do? What does it do? They're gonna cast Deceit. Game. Caw! Oh, come on, let me see all the cards! I guess they didn't like that. Man, I love playing this deck. Just the best of all the magical feelings. A card you could put in it is Elspeth, Storm Slayer, Slayer of Storms. Pretty good card. Just, I don't know, man. 5 mana on my turn is so much. Don't want to do it. It's too much. Don't think I need another Plains at this time. We're up against another blue-black pile. We're up against Reanimator. So, easy. Find the Rest in Peace. Hopefully we can counter most of their things. Cavern of Souls is a really good card, but if we keep their graveyard empty, we're not in any danger. And they do play a lot of creatures, so these pulls are nice. That is not one of those creatures. Awkward. It's just a little Surveil, but it does help them fill their graveyard. Ah, this is not Reanimator. This is kind of a ramp control deck. I've seen it around. I really don't understand. Like, I need somebody to write me a thesis paper on why this deck. This is now it's still a sorcery, right? Okay. So I don't want to gift them the card, even though they're very likely to hit one off the top. We can just get lost this thing. But you really want Spell Snare for that thing. Spell Snare is like the perfect answer. It is kind of a lands deck. I'm really curious to see if they can beat me here. Ooh, you're probably pretty good. And then we can archive. Yeah. Because I don't need 5 mana here. Land is good. Get lost. Like, they usually don't attack your hand. It's usually a very board control deck. What am I talking about? All right, counter target creature spell. What am I talking about? Every deck's a hand hate deck now if it has blue and black. They got Deceit. I wonder if they're also a Superior Spider-Man deck. They're checking my graveyard. Why? No. Stay the hell out my yard. We need Rest in Peace. I guarantee they still use their graveyard if they have these cards. Like Overlord, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I know who they are, but I don't know them as well as I want to. Oh my god. You are ass. All right. So it has been updated. They're just running the combo that works in Doomsday now in a green deck. What are they afraid of? They're afraid of stock up. Okay. Wait for it. Wait for it. That's the thing. That's what we wait for. Tap careful. Demolition Field will get you here when you have double quad. When you have 6 blue pips in your costs. And they're passing? Love it. Okay, so they've got the Agnaquela that they'll probably use to dump something in the yard. Another Anchorage. Right now we're just on a draw 2 from Librarian. Is Anchorage good? I think we just need to dig deeper. It is a potential win con that we're throwing away, which feels weird. But we do what we gotta do. I can probably discard some removal spell here. Ringer. Oh, okay, so they're still Reanimator. But they're weird Reanimator. With Formidable Speaker to go get Deceit, let's just counter it. Or maybe it's another Superior Spider-Man, I don't know. Let's hold. Yeah, I should have just kept the anchorage. I do want to get rid of this, but I want to try to land Wan Shi Tong first, and we're trying to get through all of the counter spells that they know about and then restock. Awaken in the bin. Pass. Okay, so this is X equals 6. Go big. Not gonna protect it, I just need quantity of cards. I'm sure they'll kill it. Although, how many instant speed removal spells can they play in that deck? And have a Reanimator package? I guess I can have Bitter Triumph, that would be normal. And they do. They're not discarding. Okay. 3 cards up, but no more card draw, which is pretty bad for us. We don't know anything on the bottom. Put a stop. I wonder how many basics they have. They haven't drawn any yet. But yeah, we definitely basics check them. It keeps No More Lies online. It could just have Cavern of Souls ready to go, though. Does this kill us on the spot? Not really. Doesn't even get that much value, to be real. But we have to draw another bird. It took a stock up earlier, and it's really hurting us now. But they need uncounterability. They need Cavern. They just go for this Deceit. Seems like a good No More Lies. Oof. Lands? No, not lands. Especially not the last basic. Pass. Okay. My beloved, you're here for me when I need you. What is all this? Okay. Okay, they're supposed to lead to more card drawing counter spells, but didn't get the memo. Gotta be closer to Rest in Peace, right? Every card is one card closer to Rest in Peace, although they have answers. We see the Awaken, we see the Disruptive Stormbrood. That's a lot of Days of Judgment. 2 in a row just now, that's a lot. Don't love that. There's an Overlord. Just counter that creature spell. Still not something I can snare. Let's go! Do you think they have another bidder? I think they do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. X equals 8. Let's go! There's the bidder, there's the snare. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Freedom! All 4 Days of Judgment is probably a few too many. Probably not what we need. One more hit, game. Awaken the Honored Dead. Kick it. Why not? Let's see. There's another Wan Shi Tong and another Wan Shi Tong. And they're at 7. Yeah, this comes in and does 7, so sure. It's not about killing the bird, it's about the birds that come after it. Game. Blue-white control. What a beautiful deck for beautiful people who stayed till the end. Remember to hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you. You're cool.